wait till I get home, fuck the shit out of you. Even though your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gonna protect you, pull that stick out and shoot.
Okay. My voice. Alright, so obviously, title of this video, today I'm gonna be living like Hamza Ahmed for a day or 24 hours, however you like to say it. So yeah, throughout this video I'm gonna be including like little highlights and little like sort of Instagram really TikTok-y like short segments of me actually doing, you know, the things that Hamza Ahmed will be doing. And then throughout the video I'll also be having these type of segments where, you know, talk and give some thoughts and stuff, because obviously I haven't uploaded for a while and like I want to fully like put some effort in this video and just, you know, kind of talk to you guys, innit? Just talk about what's going on in my life, all that stuff. But before we move on or we get into any other things, if you want to skip this part, I'll put a timestamp in there and stuff. But how are you doing? You know, before I talk to myself, I think it's good to take some time and to just be like, how am I doing? So ask yourself this right now, you know, pause the video, do whatever, and just be like, how am I doing? Because I felt like I needed this. Like I was just floating, like the past 2 weeks I was just kind of like floating around life, like, you know, third person, you know, life up and downs. I've been going through the downs, and throughout all of it I think all I needed was just for someone to ask me, how was I doing? You know, for me to just sit there and be like, just talk to myself. So yeah, do that, man. Okay, now you've done it. Let's talk about this video first. So only reason I did this is because I watched a Hamza Ahmed video. I'm pretty sure you probably watched it as well, where he's talking about put his name in the title, use him and your channel will blow up. And so that's I guess what I'm doing this video for. And also at the same time, it's like getting me back on a routine, like a set schedule to do these self-improvement things, because I haven't been doing them, I haven't been consistent, and because of that I haven't been growing as a person. And I think that's very, very important, growing as a person. At the end of the day, you're trying to grow as a person. That's the whole point of self-improvement, improving the self. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this video for. And yeah, just enjoy. I'm gonna be doing some deep work now, because obviously Hamza Ahmed wakes up, he does the morning routine, which I showed you at the thing at the start, and then obviously he goes in the deep work blocks, and then I think he goes to the gym, if I remember correctly, and he comes back and he does more work and he reads more. So yeah, man, enjoy the video. I haven't been uploading, sorry. Yeah, man.
When I cut down the booth, girl, I can't wait till I get home, fuck the shit out of you. Even though your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gonna protect you, pull that stick out and shoot. All I want is your love, can't see no bitch out to you. Off emotions, we did things that we didn't have to do. Better you leave, not so nice when you watch with the scoop. I second guess if you the one, this one I can't have a clue. Every Martin and Gina, but we ain't think about behind the scenes. The way I kill and lose our voice when she trying to scream. We from the trenches, we moved on to the finer things. Now you don't went from H&M to a designer. He was playing games, got you dancing in the middle of the club.
Like meditation, journaling routine thingy, and I read for a bit. So it's probably like 8 right now, something like that. So yeah, I was also gonna in this video put like parts of me like in the gym, because I was hitting legs today. So I was gonna, you know, film myself doing some, you know, 120 kg, 110, 100%, all of that good stuff. But
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
It was like a girl next to me in the next square rack, so it would have been like over time I film, it would have been a little bit, you get me? And I mean, I'm just a pussy, and it's like I'm scared to film. It's like whatever the man looking at me thinking, oh, that guy over there is a fucking egotistical or something like that. I just can't, that's alright, I just can't, alright. But obviously it's like the end segment, the results bit. As I've timestamped it, please, and I will remember to flipping timestamp this. So the question, first I have to complain about something. Did I live like Hamza for 20? What the fuck? No, bro. No, I did not. Okay, alright, okay, chill. Before you go fucking... I basically live like how I do on a daily today. Like, I think only like what Hamza does different from me is that his like deep work is like obviously orientated around like his YouTube channel and stuff. And then he also like reads a lot more than me. I think, yeah, that's like one thing. He's also like mastered the skill of like valuing his time, so he doesn't really waste it on like YouTube or whatever, which I've been doing. I'm not gonna lie. Like today, like after I hit gym, I came back. I was like, oh, let's do some work. But then I was just so tired, so I just lay down in bed, and then I did do some work though. So, but it was like I did lay on my bed.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Okay.
But I watched YouTube for like an hour. Okay, alright. And then I had to go walk the dog and whatnot. This was after I came home from gym, right? The clip I'm gonna show you was just now. Basically, our dog gets walked 3 times a day. And Monday to Friday, obviously, I'm at school, so my mum does it morning and like lunch, afternoon-ish. And then obviously I come home and I do it in the evenings. But obviously it's the weekend, so my mum just tells me, yeah, go flipping do like the afternoon and the evening ones. But also what I want to say is like, I don't think it'd make much difference. Well, no, okay. What I'm trying to say is, right, even if I did live like Hamza for one day, it really wouldn't have made like that significant of a change. It's really more about the consistency. You know, it's really more about doing... My dog is doing up a mad thing, okay? It's not what you think it is. He just keeps licking my feet. Baby, you gotta stop, bro. But what I'm trying to say is consistency matters. You know, there's this quote which I don't know if it's like a quote from like some next man, but I heard it. It was talking about like anyone can be Michael Jordan for a day. You know, those who become Michael Jordan is the ones that stay consistent with it. So that's what I'm trying to say. And I mean, yeah, the whole point of making this video really was just because Hamza said, you know, get on the trend, use his name in the title and all that stuff. So I tried to be different. I didn't wanna criticize him because I genuinely feel like there's nothing really I can criticize him for, and even if there was, I don't think I have a better way of doing that certain thing, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, this whole philosophy of if you're one step ahead of those people, you can help them a lot. And if I'm one step ahead of you, and you can like resonate with me, and I made you change today, that's good. That's sick, bro. Like, if you can just drop a comment, that'll be really cool. I mean, that's pretty much the video. Now this section is what for, so you can just click off, do whatever. But yeah, it was actually a really interesting thing happened today. So I was walking back from the gym, right? And I saw this guy with like, you know them like trash pickup sticks? Like you press like a handle and like these things come together, so you obviously you pick up the trash. And he was doing that. And he was like quite a bit ahead of me, right? So I ran up to him and I caught him at a perfect moment where he was like just by his car and I think he was about to leave obviously. And like he opened his door and I go out and I say thank you. And I probably should have said more, but I just kept saying thank you, boy, thank you. And he's like, oh, I'm doing my bit. And I saw the back of his car and it was just like 5-6 bags filled with trash. Rubbish. I think trash is American. I don't know. I watch a lot of American dunnies. But I was shocked. I was like, whoa. And the only thing he said was like, oh, I'm just doing my bit. I was like, damn. I was like, wow. Like, holy, bro. Like, respect to that guy, man. If you somehow are watching this, thank you so very, very much. Like, you're changing the world, man, essentially. Like, and like, I looked on the streets and it was like clean, bro. Like I walk my dog every day, right? So I look and it's just shit everywhere, rubbish. And obviously I got cleaned up and I was looking, I was like, it just made me, you know what I'm saying, happy, man. And I hope my thank you made this day too, like, just, no, who the fuck, he's not filming anything. Like, he's purely doing it out of his goodwill, which I was just like, yeah, man, sick. Some good people laughing as well, bro. Loads of good people, to be fair. Like, I think this is completely off, by the way, but this is what I think. I think the amount of good people is probably like 70% in the population like this. 70% and like 30% like people who are quote unquote bad, but probably just people who don't give a fuck anyways. And I think the only reason like we see all those bad people is because those people, like, they, you know what I'm saying, like, they get that clout, they get the popularity because they're unique, because they're bad, if you're trying to get what I'm saying. Like, the only way it will sell is because if most people are good, then you kind of used to seeing good, but then if you get like the 30% that are bad, they're coming in, so obviously that attracts more attention type shit. Like, people, you know, want to see something that's unique. People want to see things that are like rarer, if you're trying to get what I'm saying. And then obviously people who are bad, people who do like shit things, they do somehow end up always winning. They do. I'm not gonna lie, they do, bro. But it's the longevity of it. Longevity. They could win for a couple of years. Maybe even a decade. But it always ends up with them losing. So in one way or another, if you really deep it, they somehow always lose. But that's about it, man. It's just 7 minutes of just fucking pure off. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to, I've never watched 7 minutes. Come on.